Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be rating all of the Pokemon from the Generation 1, so there's quite a lot of them. And I'm gonna be ranking them, putting them into a beautiful tier list, as you can see right here. I got my little paint open here, and I got all of the Pokemon right here. These are all the Generation 1 Pokemon, as you can see. And yeah, we're gonna be ranking them, putting them into a tier list. Now, I do want to give a quick disclaimer here. Of course, these are all my opinions, and the rankings I will be giving them, well, you know, they might not match up with yours. And if that is the case, then, well, you know, that's a big problem, because, well, you're simply wrong. My opinions, they are final, and they are also correct. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. We're gonna go off them one by one, and we're gonna, of course, go into the order that they're, well, made in, so to say. We're gonna start off with little Bulbasaur right here. Now, this is already just a good start, if you were to ask me. It's a beautiful Pokemon. Look at how happy he is. He is a little ball on his back. I really cannot complain about him. I think this is a great way to start off the tier list. Just gonna put him straight into B tier here. Because, well, that's just where this guy belongs. Now, the evolution, we got Ivysaur, whatever you want to call him. I mean, you know, I guess he exists, and it's an evolution of Bulbasaur, but I'm gonna be real honest, it's more of a downgrade. I don't really like this guy. He thinks he's cooler with the bigger flower on his back. I mean, come on, no need to be showing off here. We're gonna put him straight into D tier. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, no need to explain, to be honest. I don't think, at least. Moving on. Oh, I just moved everything on accident. That's fine. Here we have Venusaur. Now, this guy, that's pretty cool. I gotta be real honest. Just the name is already giving plus points. It kind of sounds like a dinosaur. I guess the other ones also did, but this one really just puts it home. I mean, look at him, right? Like, look at this guy. Okay, it's a bit pixelated, but that's fine. It looks pretty cool, it looks pretty mean, and I mean, that flower, that's nice. I'm gonna put him right beside the little Bulbasaur here. There we go. Into the B rank. Actually, let's make a new layer here, otherwise they will overlap. And we're gonna put him right next to Bulbasaur. It's not an A tier just yet. It just falls a little bit short of that, but he's quite cool. I do like this guy. So yeah, B tier. Definitely where he belongs. Right, moving on from that one to the new guys, so no more same evolution. We got my boy Charmander. Now, I gotta be real honest, alright? This guy, this is how you do it, okay? This dude is just, it's just the coolest one, right? I mean, look at him. He's happy, he's on fire. Nothing wrong with him, alright? We're gonna put him straight into A tier. Even matches his, like, color of the whole thing that's going on. I mean, this is how you do it, okay? This is how you are a cool Pokemon. Now, then we have the evolution, Charmalan. And this is how you lose that coolness. I mean, you go from being a cool guy, you know, you're a funny kid, jumping around, running all over the place, being funny, everything like that. And then puberty hits and you're just an A. I mean, the E, that's just... I mean, I don't think I need to explain myself here, okay? That's just not how you do it. But then, you know, you've gone through puberty, you've done it all, you've been horrible, and you evolve one last time, and then you become, I mean, probably one of the better Pokemon in the whole game, or in the whole genre, whatever you want to call it, right? Like, I mean, just look at this thing. Straight into S. This is going to be our first little S tier here of today. I don't think I need to explain myself here. Charizard, it's just a cool guy. I mean, if you don't put them into S tier, I do think there's just something wrong with you. And I do mean that in the nicest way. So yeah, we're gonna move on from all of that, and we're gonna go to Squirtle. Now... Squirtle, yeah, I mean, it's a cool guy, and let's make it so that I just have him. There we go. We don't, I guess I missed a little bit out of his tail. There we go. Now we got the whole guy. Squirtle, you know, it's still part of one of the 3 base guys, right? Like the Bulbasaur, the Charmander, and then we have Squirtle. You know, you pick one of the 3, blah de blah de blue. It's cool and all, but I mean, if you pick this one, you are just a little bit weird. And once again, I do mean that in the nicest way. But yeah, it's gonna be a D tier here for me. It's gonna be the D for the Squirtle, and I don't mean that in any weird way. Moving on from Squirtle, we got Wartortle. I don't know. I gotta say, he's a bit cooler than the Squirtle. That I definitely do believe. Like, it just flexes on him, right? But it's not that much cooler, okay? The wings, whatever is going on top of his head, I mean, are you a turtle? Are you a cloud? I don't know. It's a bit weird. I'm gonna put him into C tier. And that's fine, you know, it's not good, but it's also not horrible. It's just, it just exists. But then we have, what is this guy's name? Blastoise. Now, I must say, this is how you upgrade, okay? This is how you do it. This guy is pretty cool. I mean, look at him. He looks like that one guy from Mario, you know, the big old turtle, the dude. I forgot his name. Bowser, that's the guy. He looks like Bowser, but then blue and with like guns in his shells. I mean, come on, who doesn't like guns? So yeah, this is gonna be a straight up A tier for me. We're gonna once again put him in a new layer so that we can put him close to the Charmander. Yeah, straight up A tier, very deserved. Really nothing wrong with this guy. Just straight up deserves it. Okay, so we got the base 3 now completely done. The big boys are out of the way. We already have a pretty balanced little graph here. I mean, yeah, you can see. Every tier is already occupied by something. So yeah, I would say this is a pretty good start. And we're now gonna move on to some of the weird guys. So here we have Caterpie, whatever his name is. And, you know, I think this guy, if anyone is gonna deserve A tier, it's gonna be Caterpie, okay? This guy's he's just cool, right? You know, hungry caterpillar or something like that. I mean, he looks like that. He's pretty similar. He's probably quite hungry. And oh my goodness, he ate so much. He became whatever this is. I really don't know how to explain what this thing is. I mean, yeah, alright. So, straight into E tier here, of course. No, D tier. Not E tier quite yet. But yeah, it's bad, okay? It's bad. But then, you know, the whole transformation happened and a beautiful little butterfly came out. I mean, you cannot hate on that. But here we have Butterfree, not a butterfly, it's Butterfree. And I would say that's a pretty solid B tier. I really don't see how else we could place this guy. I mean, yeah, it's just a nice little butterfly. B for butterfly. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Then we move on to Weedle. Now, Weedle is just, you know, the weird version of Caterpie, whatever his name is. It's just a weirder version. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a weird guy, and therefore he deserves S tier. All right, I mean, come on, look at him. He's like just a straight up upgrade from the Caterpie. S tier all the way. And then we have this phase again, you know, the whole, I don't know, why does every Pokemon just do this? Just in the middle of everything, they screw it all up. They get everything you need, and then they do this, and then E tier. I mean, come on, E tier. And then we have this, and yeah, okay, so I really don't know how to say this, but I think we might have to just, you know, make, let's see, let big old F right there. And, well, I think you know who we're gonna place in there. It's gonna be, what is this guy's name? It's Beedrill. I mean, such a lame name. Alright, Beedrill going straight into F. Big old reason for that is it's a wasp. Nobody cares about wasp. Everyone hates them. So yeah, we're not gonna show him for now either. I mean, really no reason for that. And there we go. We're gonna move on to the next Pokemon now. Next evolution, we got Pidgey. Oh boy, Pidgey. Okay, so I think everyone knows this at this point in time. Birds are not actually like real. You know, that's just robots made by the government, and for that reason I'm gonna give them a D. D for robots. I don't think I really need to explain there. Now then we have the evolution, and I must say, this is probably the first second gen I actually really quite like. I mean, look at him. He got a little haircut. He got more colors. This is good. This is good. I like it. It's an upgrade. It's a C tier. Nice and simple. And then we have the last one of the three, Pidgeot. Now the one before this, by the way, it's called Pidgeotto, which I think it's a pretty good name. And then this one is called Pidgeot, so it's actually a downgrade from the last name. But it does look cooler than the second one. So here's my whole deal here, right? The name is dumber, the haircut is a bit better, the overall look is a bit better, but the name is just so dumb. So I think they go hand in hand into the C tier here. I think, yeah, look at that, they can just about match up right there. Why not? Boom, just like that. I think that is where they belong together. All right. Ratata, that's what is this one called. Ratata. Now, what do we rank this guy? I mean, it's a rat. Okay, let's keep it real. It's just a rat. Now, is it as bad as whatever this thing is? No. So it's a D tier. It's not great. It's not awful. It's just a rat. I mean, nobody cares about the rats. Why put a rat in the game? And then the evolution is just a fat rat, which is pretty cool, so that's gonna be a B tier for me. But I mean, you know, it's not gonna get any higher than that here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally got him off a little bit too much. There we go. Boom. Just gonna put him in there. The Ratacita, or however you say his name. Next bird. I must say, a little bit cooler looking bird. I like this one. Oh, I scrolled down on accident. I like how this one looks. It's not as bad as that one. Although it is kind of similar. It's really quite similar. I'm gonna put it into C tier. I mean, it's alright. It's just a bird. Once again, the sparrow gets a C for me. And then we have its evolution. Now, this is really quite something. Pharaoh here. I don't know what to tell you, okay? How are these two related? Like, what has happened? It has gone from a perfectly fine bird into a giraffe bird. I mean, this is just horrible. Yeah. I wish this upon no one growing up, that they go from a perfectly fine looking bird to whatever this thing is. I mean, yeah, that's just really unfortunate. Alright, so here we have quite an interesting one. It's Ekanas or whatever. And the little birdie once told me that pronouncing this guy's name backwards, it says snake. Now that's pretty cool. And purely for that, it's gonna get a B already, because, you know, that's just a cool detail. I mean, I can really not hate on that. And then we have the evolution, and it's Arbok, and that bad word is Cobra. And once again, that's just pretty cool, and this guy looks a little bit cooler as well. I'm gonna give this guy an A tier. I think he really deserves it. It's just all around quite cool, you know? Snakes, Indiana Jones, cool films. I really cannot hate. Now, here we have my boy Pikachu. Alright. I mean, can we get anything better than a Pikachu? My answer is, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't have any idea, but it is damn good, okay? Let's be real honest here. Pikachu, that's an easy S, alright? That's just... I don't think there needs to be a debate about this. I don't think I need to explain myself. It's an easy S. It's Pikachu, you know? And then we have this guy, Raichu. And I'm gonna be honest, I think this is another one deserving of the F tier here. I mean, you go from Pikachu to Raichu. I mean, come on now, what are we doing? So yeah, that guy, F tier. Quite an easy choice, to be honest. And we're gonna move on. Once again, I don't think there's really a debate needed or explanation. And here we have a little guy, and it's called Shentruru. I don't really know. Pretty cool dude, just down the middle. No real, like, wow or not wow. It's just a sand guy, and for that, he's gonna get the C tier. He's cool. He kind of looks like the C color. I think it's perfectly normal to put him into C tier here. Then we have his evolution, Sandlash. I don't know. It's not like I'm like, wow, what an evolution. It looks cool, but it's also not like, wow, this guy's awful. What have they done to him? It's just a dude. It's just a dude, and I'm just gonna put him into C tier as well. He didn't evolve enough to go a level up, a tier higher, but he also didn't evolve in a bad way, so he didn't go down either. You know, just a C tier, just a normal guy. Quite forgettable though. Now here we have Nidoran, Nidoran, and we of course also have the female version, so that's called Nidoran. Also, so these are just kind of all the same. I mean, these two really look similar, and this one they do look a little bit different. There's apparently the female versions, so that's cool. I mean, it's just a bunny, and then it evolves into like a I don't know, a rhino. I don't know. We're gonna put the boy version into the D tier here. Then we're gonna also just do the girl version at the same time. Girl version looks a little bit cooler. I personally do like the purplish look a little bit more, so I'm gonna put that one into C. Just a personal preference. Now then we have Nidorina, whatever. And that one looks pretty cool. It's also deserved of a C tier, I would say. Gotta put them on a new layer. Just a little C tier. And then, of course, the girl version. You know, let's say I have a bunny, right? Let's say I have a rabbit. And one day I show up to my little rabbit cage and I look at my rabbit. And all of a sudden, this thing is sitting in it. Yeah, that's just not as good as then when this thing is sitting in it. So it's going down to D tier. I don't think the evolution is nearly as good. So we're gonna put it down just a little bit. Now, the full evolution looks like a rhino, whatever. We got Nidoqueen. They for some reason switched genders now. This one is called Nidoqueen and the other one is called Nidoking. Oh no, wait, I got it wrong. Never mind. No, this was always the girl version. I don't know why the girl version is blue and it doesn't matter. So we got the Nidoking Queen. This is Nidoqueen. It's gonna be a solid B tier. I don't really see it. I don't have a problem with this guy. And then the Nidoking. He's pretty cool, right? I mean, come on now. That's gonna be an A tier for me. Easy A tier. I mean, he just looks a little bit cooler, in my opinion. You know, maybe it's the purple. As I said, I do like the purple a bit more than the blue, but it's just my opinion here. All right, next up, Clefairy, whatever. Pretty chill one. I mean, it's just a little cutie patootie, right? I think this is gonna be an easy A tier. Really don't see anything wrong with this little cutie girl. And yeah, definitely deserves just a spot on the A tier. It's just a cute one. I mean, look at Charmander, cute. This one, cute. They are deserved of A. And then we have Clefable, Clefabili, Clafubu. I really don't know, but it's not nearly as cute, so it's gonna go straight into the D tier here. Not quite F, but it lost its fluffiness and its cuteness. It looks like it's just smiling because it has to now, instead of, you know, wanting to smile. Like, look, this is genuine happiness. This is just, you know, I'm forced to smile right now. I don't actually feel happiness or anything anymore in my life. That's how this one looks, and that's the reason it's going into D tier. I didn't hurt its feelings with it, because it doesn't have any more. Alright, moving on, we got Vulpix. Now, I don't really know what this thing is. I guess it's maybe a fox. It's pretty cute though. It's a little cute patootie. And for that reason, it's also going into A tier. I mean, I just put somebody else in A tier for being cute. So this one also deserves the A tier here. And then we got its evolution. We got Nanetilis, which is a really cool name. And a really cool fox. I think to be honest, this one is another S tier. I really think this one is quite cool. It's just, yeah, it's just a cool guy. Cool, I don't really know. And then we have Jigglypuff. Alright, can we get a round of applause for this one? I mean, whoo, look at her. Or him, I don't really know. S tier though, that I do know. This thing is super cool, super cute. To be honest, just a perfect Pokemon. I cannot see any flaws with this little Pokemon right here, okay? It's just, this is how you make a good Pokemon. Once again, that's how you do it. And then this is how you ruin it, alright? Here we have Wigglytuff. I mean, come on, Wigglypuff, whatever. I don't really care what its name is. Yeah, it's called Wigglytuff. It's just a fat rabbit. Okay, let's be real here. Let's just stay on point and say things for how they are. It's just a rabbit that ate a little bit too much. Okay, it's going straight into the F tier here. Or no, not the F tier, E tier. It's not quite deserved of that just yet, but it's definitely an E tier worthy little Pokemon. Okay, no debate. Just gonna move on. Then we have Zubat. It's an F for me. I mean, what are we doing here? What is that? What? Like, let's say you woke up one day and that was, like, you know, hanging on your roof. The first thing you would do was grab a shotgun and shoot it through its head. And I mean, it's just, let's be real here, alright? Now, this, Golbat, oh boy. I mean, that's another S, right? That's just the way these things go. This is a cool guy, alright? Look at him. Look at him, he's making a little emoji, he's got his little feet. Like, this guy doesn't have any feet. He's a little goofy feet. I mean, come on now, that's an easy S, alright. Easy S. And then we have Oddish. And, oh boy, this might be the only time this is happening in this whole video. But this is just a straight up back-to-back S tier here. I mean, look at him. Oh, look at him, that's just, oh, that's just so cute. Let's put these all together again here. There we go. Oh, not quite that far. Yeah, that's just an easy S, okay? And then we have the next one, the evolution. It's Gloom. I don't think I need to waste too many words on this guy. He's just E tier, like whatever. What are we doing here? You know, then you know what I'm saying. Oh, I changed it again. There we go. Oops. And then we have the last evolution of these three. We got the little Philipalum, Philipalumi. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I don't really care. He's a lot cooler than whatever that thing is, though. So it's gonna be a nice B tier, straight into the middle here again. All right. Moving on. Next road, we got a crab. It's a crab. It's just a crab. It's Paris. It's really nothing special. It's crab with like mushrooms on his back. I don't really know what to tell you here. It's just a C tier. If this is like your favorite Pokemon, you probably should see a therapist. I mean, like, what are we doing? And then we have the evolution. It's Parasect. It is a Pokemon. If I, you know, was sleeping, it was 3 AM at night, and you woke me up and you put a gun to my head and you said, name all Gen 1 Pokemon, this one would definitely be one of the reasons I would be shot that night. This is just not gonna happen. No one remembers this guy. I definitely question if it really even exists. So, E tier. Moving on, we got Venoret, Fenny. I'm gonna call him Fenny. And Fenny is just a chill guy. He's just there. I mean, it's just a little fluffy ball. There's nothing wrong with him. Also, just not really much going on. So it's gonna be a D tier for me. Just in the middle of the road. D tier. Now this is quite special because, you know, this guy didn't go into some stupid cocoon to turn into a weird ass thing first. He just straight up bloom. Exploded into a little butterfly. Now it's quite an ugly butterfly. In all fairness, it is a moth. And you know, a moth is just not as cool as a normal butterfly, so I cannot put it into B tier. It is not the same rank as the actual butterfly guy, but you know, an easy C tier. It's definitely an evolution point from whatever this thing is. So yeah, easy C here, ECC, ECC. I mean, that even sounds quite good. And then here we have my boy. All right, now this is just one of those. You gotta love him, alright? You just gotta love them, okay? It's just so cool. It's just an A. It's just an A tier. I don't think there's any reason to explain. Dicklet, I mean, come on now. And then we have Duo Trio. Now there's one flaw with this stuff. Why didn't they call him Dick Trio? I mean, come on. It made sense. Duo Trio, that doesn't make sense. You cannot be a duo and a trio. That. Oh, they called it Duck Trio. Never mind. Ah, it's an easy S though. It's an S tier. It's yeah. They deserved it. I mean, it's literally 3 times as much, right? Like, come on now. We gotta say it. And then we have here Meowth, the cat. You know, this guy, he was just always the villain. He was just always the villain, and for that reason you're gonna be in E tier. I mean, you cannot be on Team Rocket's side. That's just, they are mean. They want to capture Pikachu. I mean, come on now, we cannot be doing this. But then there is the evolution, Persian. And, I mean, this is, once again, the way to evolve. This is just an easy A tier. Yeah. I mean, look at him. Way better. This is how you do it, okay? This is how you look like a cool cat. This guy, get out of here. This guy, wow. Alright, that is cool. That is cool. Okay, so, next up, we have Psyduck. And I'm gonna be real honest, okay? I kinda like this guy. I think he's pretty great. It's just a little duck. I love ducks. Ducks are absolutely amazing. Probably my favorite animal in the world. They are just great. Okay, and for that reason, this guy is going straight into S tier. It's a duck. It's a duck. It's just, I mean, it's not gonna get much better than that. And then it evolves into gold duck. Whatever. It's not gold. It's literally blue. If you had called it blue duck with nails, then maybe. But like, what are we doing here? How do you go from that to this? That's not how to do it. Straight into B tier here. And that's being nice, okay? That's the only reason this guy is in B tier is, well, first of all, his name has duck in it, so that's worth points. And the second reason, well, it once was this, so it deserves a little high rating, but it's not great. It's not looking good. And then we have Monkey. Now, I mean, with a name like that, we gotta put him quite high, right? I think this is just one of those solid A tiers. It's just deserved of that spot. No hitting on that. And then we have its evolution, Prime Ape. And I don't know how to tell you this. Let's just put him into F. I mean, come on now. You go from this to this. I mean, the only thing that changed was his arms. They just got a bit more human-like, and started wearing watches. Like, what are we doing? Why are you wearing watches on your feet? That's weird. I don't want to ask you for your time and then you just show me your feet. That's just no, thank you. F tier, easy F tier. And then we have Grow Whiffy Liffy Grow. Oh, we have this little lion, all right, and it's just a cool guy. It's just an easy little B tier here. And the only reason it is B tier is because there's just a nice little evolution, the Arcane. And this guy is just pretty cool. This is just pretty cool, you know. I don't know. It's just yeah. Look at him. Look at how cool he is. That's easy A tier for me. And then we have maybe one of the best evolution lineup ever here. Okay, I gotta be real honest. I do think these three are a little special. We start of course with Poliwag, then Poliwhirl, and then Poliwrath, and I think they get each time just a little bit worse. This guy is pretty cool, but this guy is just way better, and then this little thing is the best. It doesn't get better. So we're gonna rank them very nicely here. Let's see, let's not cut off the other guy's arm here. Boom. We're gonna start out with Poliwag, easy S. Come on now, look at that thing. Oh my goodness, easy S thing. And then we have Poliwhirl. That's an easy A. All right, it's just an easy A. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. And then the last one, we got Poliwrath. He just needs a little bit of an anger management treatment. I think. I mean, come on now. Why are you so angry, right? No need for that. You're gonna be put into B tier. Still solid, still cool. He looks funny, but not as bad, but good as the other guys. Let's be real. Moving on. Here we have an interesting one. Okay, in terms of their looks, horrible. What on earth is going on here? Like, are you kidding me? Why are you sleeping? You're in a tier list video. What are you doing? And it just doesn't get any better at all. But here is the thing. Their names are pretty cool. We got Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam. And I like that. I like that. And so for that, they are all going into B tier. Together. They only belong into B tier when they are together. Otherwise, it would have been a D. I'm gonna be real honest. They just don't have the look I want, and that's fine. But yeah, it's just not as good. But because of their name, that really brought it back. It's gonna be a B tier. And with that, we are starting to fill up our little tier list already. Like, I don't think we have enough space for all of these bozos. So we might have to do a little bit of expansion here. But yeah, it's starting to look pretty solid. I mean, look at that. We're around halfway now, and I'm quite happy with the lineup so far. But we gotta quickly expand the thing here because, well, it's full. Let's just be real, it's full. Alright, there we go, and that's better. Okay, so now we have way more space again, and we can start filling all of this up a little bit more again. Now, of course, we're gonna zoom in on just this part. These guys really just do not count. And let's continue going here. Next up, we got Machoppy. Not Machoppy, it's just Machop, but I like to call him that. Little Machop. Pretty cool guy. I think we're gonna have to, let's see. We're just gonna make him bigger for now. So yeah, it's a pretty cool guy. He has a fist. He has like things on his head. I mean, there's no real complaining here. Once again, nothing really special going on, but nothing really bad either. It's just a down the middle C for me. That's really it. Not much more to say. Down then we have the evolution, and that's Machoke. And I mean, this is pretty cool, alright? I like this guy. It's just a buff little dude, right? Like, come on now, that's cool. We'll put him straight into B tier here. Don't know why he's so small. But yeah, it's just a good evolution. This is how you evolve. And then the last one, we got Machamp. And I think this might be the first time we do this in this tier list. I don't know for certain. Maybe I've done it before, but yeah, it's just a straight up 1, 2, 3 evolution line here. I mean, they get better and better with each evolution. And for that reason, he deserves A. I mean, look at him. That's just cool. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's just a cool guy. I think he deserves A tier. Alright, moving on. Next evolution. We got Bellsprout. Now, Bellsprout, there's only one thing that's holding this guy up, okay? There's only one thing. And that is that this guy does look like the Plants vs. Zombie, whatever the thing is. The whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, the thing that shoots out the bubbles. That is what is keeping this guy alive. I'm gonna be real honest. That is the only reason it is going to be placing into the B tier here. The only reason, okay? And, you know, the next one, the little Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell, it still looks like that guy. And for that reason, I think it still is deserving of the B tier. It doesn't downgrade, it doesn't upgrade, it's just there. It's just a guy. It's whatever. Like, yeah, alright. You can go into B tier. Okay? You can. But then we have Victory Bell. And I'm gonna be real honest, okay? This is not a victory for you, Mr. Victory Bell. It's not. It's not. You lost the only thing going for you. It's an F tier. We got another F tier, okay? Like, the whole thing that was going for it, the only reason it was even on the list was because it looked like the Plants vs. Zombie guy. And this guy, it definitely does not look like the Plants vs. Zombie guy. It looks like something I would kick the moment I saw it, okay? And for that reason, it's going into F tier. Alright. Next one, we have Tentacool. And Tentacool, it's spelled with 2 O's, so it is literally calling itself cool. And it's just not cool. It looks like a hat. This I would put onto my head and wear it if I was feeling a little bit funky. It's not cool. It's a funky hat. It's a C tier. It's just easy C tier. And then we have Tentacruel. And I mean, I cannot put that on my head anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not gonna go on my head. It's gonna eat my brains. That's just no, we're not doing that. And so, you know, it's a downgrade. It's not a massive downgrade. It's just a little downgrade. It's a little downgrade to D tier. You know, and it's fine. D tier, it's okay. It will survive. It will survive the D tier. All right, and then we have Geodude. I mean, come on. Come on now, alright? Let's be real here, okay? Oh, I did take him, yeah. You cannot defeat this. I mean, look at him. Like, what? What, are you kidding me? That's hilarious. That's a straight up S tier if I've ever seen one. That's an S tier. Come on now. Let's be real here. And then, what? What has happened to him? Why are you now a ball? Like a dirty ball. I mean, look. This guy, he evolved and got strong and looked cooler and whatever. And he was a little buff guy already. This guy is buff, and he just becomes obese. Look at him. He's just fat. Like, he needs to do some cardio. Like, what are we doing here? You're going straight up from S tier to C tier here. Like, what? Put the fork down, buddy. Put the fork down and just, you know, work out a little bit. Roll around at least. Roll around. Like, what are we doing here? And then it turns into a rock with a face and feet. And where did the feet come from? Why do you have feet all of a sudden? It's an F tier. It's just F tier. I mean, no. We should not allow this. We should not promote this. We shouldn't say this is good, this is alright. We should say don't do this, okay? That's what we need to, that's the message we need to send into the world. And then we have the next one. Pontea. Ponty. It's a pony. It's a little pony horse and it's on fire. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a C tier though. Like, it's cool. It's on fire. It's fun. It's cute, but it's just trying a little bit too hard. But then we have Rapidash. And this is when trying hard actually works out. Easy A tier. This guy is pretty cool. He's on fire, but in like multiple ways. He's a horse. It's an A. It's just an A tier. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Slowpoke. We now are at Slowpoke. And this is just another one that is like, okay, yeah, you exist. Like, why do you exist? This is actually a pretty good way of showing him. Actually, I think this is better. There we go. We'll put him into the S tier here. No, not the S tier. What I'm saying. Well, this is how you're gonna go in there. There we go. D tier. Yeah, D tier all the way D tier. Then we have the evolution. It's Slowbro. Now it's a bit cooler. It looks a bit funnier. It does have a little shell on its back or on its tail, whatever. Pretty funny, pretty cool. And he has bro in the name. So, no, it's going up to B tier, alright? You have done a great job at evolution. Fine, you get B tier. Magnemite, whatever this thing is. It's a magnet and it's alive. And it does magnet stuff, I guess. If you so will. So C tier, I mean, I just don't care. And then we have the evolution, Magneton. Once again, I just don't really care. Like, okay, cool, you exist. That's fun for you. I mean, yeah, right? Like, yeah, haha. You're magnets. You're magnets. You're doing it, man. You're magnets. Anyway, moving on. We got Farfetch'd, and this. I mean, yeah. Again, I don't really think I should explain this. Don't really see a reason for it. It just does just deserve S tier here. Next up, we have Doduo, and I mean, that's a cool name. It's a funny name. It's like, yeah, that's cool. It's an F tier for me though, because it only has its name going on, and for the other part, it's just a dumb bird with 2 heads. I mean, I'm sorry. I really cannot give it anything better than an F tier or E tier. It's not F quite yet. It's not horrible, but like any more than E, no. And then we have Drio. I really just do not care about this guy. I mean, this is also gonna be an E tier. You know, the whole Ditto, the guy that, you know, this guy, it was cool when he did it. Now we're just doing the same thing again. I mean, come on now, what are we doing? You know, E tier for both of them. Just get them out of here. All right, next up we have Seal. Look at this cute little guy. Okay, this is just another one of those, you know, down the middle, pretty cool guy. He's funny, he looks funny, he's chill. He's a B tier, alright? He's a B tier. You deserve a little B tier, don't you? Yeah, you do. And next up we have the little evolution, the Dewang, the Dengong, whatever. They really just look completely the same. I don't feel like it actually evolved. I just feel like it went from laying on its face to laying on its stomach. I just don't see a difference between these two, and for that reason it can also go into the B tier. You know, it's cool. It's a cool guy. Next up we have Grimmer. And Grimmer is just one of those guys that there's only one option for, okay? It's just only one option. And that's S tier. I mean, come on now. It's S tier. Like, there's no other way to put this. Then we have its evolution, Mach. I am not gonna turn around that name like I did with the snake guy. But if you were to do that, you would understand why he's going straight into the F tier here. Because, well, what are we doing here, Pokemon? What is going on here? Anyway, next one, we got Shelder. And this is just, he has a funny tongue. I mean, come on now, that's quite cute. It's a cute little tongue. It's a funny guy. And then, yeah, you know, it's like, all right, it's a funny tongue. It's a little, what is this, C tier? It's okay. It is a tongue, like funny. But then the evolution, it starts looking a little bit weird, and the whole tongue thing is just starting to be like, huh, what are we starting to apply here, you know? And you cannot get my approval on this one, you know? So it's gonna be F tier. If you know, you know. If you don't be worried. It's just an F tier. It makes sense. Believe me. Next up, we have Ghastly. And it's just a black ball with eyes and a mouth. And, you know, all things that you could say about it are probably already said. And for that reason, it's an A tier. It's a simple guy. It's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him, you know? It's just a cool guy. But then we evolve and we become Hunter. And Hunter is just not a cool guy. Okay? It's just not a cool guy. It's a D tier. It's like, what why are you purple now? You were black. You were a black little ball, and now you're a purple little blob. Like, no. But then, you know what? Gengar. And then they show that it is possible to pull off being purple and a ghost. And then we're going straight back up to the A tier here. I mean, come on now. Look at this guy. That's just a funny little guy, isn't it? That's just a funny little guy. Straight into the A tier. Absolutely deserved. Then we have this thing, Onyx. I'm not gonna rank this guy. This one doesn't count. In all honesty, like what? No, like just no. And then we have Drowsy. Okay, Drowsy. Now there's one thing going for this little person. Okay, there's one reason I do find it to be quite a funny guy. And that's because it reminds me of that one Rick and Morty episode with the international cable or interdimensional cable or whatever it's called. And they have the trunk people. The trunk people, they can now get married, right? And this guy, this is obviously a trunk people. This is a trunk person. And for that reason, it deserves a little spot straight on the S tier. Why not? I mean, it's a trunk guy. It is a guy with a trunk. But then it evolves into Hypno. And it loses its trunk. The trunk is gone. Where did it go? It doesn't even have a mouth anymore. It's just... And he hypnotizes people. I don't want to be hypnotized. Like, what are you gonna make me do, you know? Make me do the dishes or something like that? Like, what are we doing? No, you're going straight into the E tier. I don't trust you. You don't have a trunk, you don't have a mouth. You deserve the E tier. Moving on, here we have Krabby. And this is how you make a crab, okay? This is way better than whatever these things were. This is a crab that looks pretty cool. We got the PC Poo in the C. This one is an easy B. Boom. Nice and simple. And then it evolves and it has a bigger thing, a Kingler. So really just like, okay, cool. Not really special, but I cannot hate on it either, you know. So it's going next right to each other. Right next to each other. Look at it. Both in the B tier here. Like they should. Alright. Next one we have Voltorb. And it's evolution Electrode. Okay, let's have a little chat here, alright? This guy and this guy, they are the same. He just turned around and he got a mouth. Like, what are we doing? Once again, this is the kind of behavior that we should not reward. And for that reason, I'm not gonna rank them, okay? I'm just gonna delete them and call it a day. They are not going on the tier list. They do not count. I do not see them as Pokemon. They look like the Pokeball, but they are not Pokemon. Like, what do they even do? Roll around? Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing? Then we have Execute, which is a pretty cool name, pretty cool looking guy. Like, I cannot hate on this one at all. Easy peasy. Oh, I rotated it. Easy peasy, A tier. Absolutely deserved. Next up, we got Executor, and it's like the evolution of it, and it became a palm tree. Why did it become a palm tree? Like, it were X. They were X. Why are they now a palm tree? It's D. It's a D tier. I mean, come on now. Why is it X? X a palm tree. It just doesn't make any sense. Next up, we got Cubone. And it's actually just cute bone. I mean, come on. Look at this guy. Look at him. Easy as. Absolutely nothing wrong with this guy. Just super cool. Then it evolves and it just tries too hard and it fails and it just doesn't look cool anymore. It's like, what are we doing? Get out of my house. I don't like you. Go into the E tier. I just spat on it, okay? And in a bad way. Alright. Next up, we have Hitmonai. Hitmonai, whatever. It's just a little karate guy. I mean, really, technically, I cannot really hate on it or anything. It just exists. But it could have been cooler. It could have just been cooler, okay? And therefore you're going into D. I mean, yeah, you exist, I guess. The evolution is Hitmonchan. Definitely a lot cooler. This is how you actually try to be cool. Way better than the last one was. But not that special. So it's going into C tier. Okay. And now we get Licky Tongue. And this is just a little bit freaky. Let's be real honest here. It's a bit much. I don't really know what they were thinking, making a Pokemon that is just basically a tongue. But they really did hit the nail with it. So, you know, it's going into S tier out of pure respect. But it's a bit weird. I do want to say that with it. Next up, we got the farting guy. The guy that farts. It's a ball that farts. It's literally sitting in its own farts. I'm gonna be real honest. These two, they are just the next ones that definitely do not deserve a rating. Like, why? Why are they here? Why are they farting? And then we have Rhyhorn. And Rhyhorn and its evolution, Rhydon. I don't know. I really don't know how to put this. But like, we already had you, but just as a bunny form. Well, let's see, where are they? Here, like we already had you. Like, look at how similar they are. Let's actually look at it, okay? The horn is just a bit lower. That's really all that changed. Like, why are you all of a sudden also here? I'm gonna be real honest. Both of these just belong into the D tier together. They are not horrible, but they just already existed in a cooler way. I don't really see why they're here, and so they are in D tier. And then we have Chansey, Woo. I don't really care, it's just a super cute little thing. It has a little egg on its belly. I mean, come on now. Oh, how cute, how cute. A tier. Next up, we have Tanchala, Tanchaloo. Just a whole bunch of wires with feet and eyes. Pretty cool. I cannot lie. It's cool. It's cool. It's going into A tier. You might not think it's deserved of A tier, but I think you might be wrong there, and therefore it's going into A tier. And then next up there is Kangaskhan. Wait, it's actually Kangaskhan. We have Kangaskhan. Okay, we have the Mongolian, the mass murderer Kangaskhan here. Just a little bit different, but yeah, I mean, I personally do believe that, you know, I just don't want to start any beef, so it's an S tier. It's S. Kangaskhan is going into S, and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Okay, here we have a thing. Horsey. You know, it's a seahorse, but they, you know, changed up the names. Horsey. I just don't know. It's like, okay, cool. You changed your name from seahorse to Horsey. That is cool. That's edgy. You know, that's popular with the kids, or something like that, I guess. It's just a horse, but a seahorse. It's just a seahorse. It's just a seahorse. I don't think. I mean, you can debate me on this, but it's just a seahorse, so it's going into C. And then we have its evolution, Sadria. And this is just one of those, you know, it's F. I mean, come on now. Like, let's be real. Alright, and then we have a little bit of a thing here, okay? We all of a sudden just started to go more and more into the sea at this point. And now we have Goldeen and Seeking. And I'm gonna be real honest, okay? This is just not how you make a fish. This is just not it. I'm sorry, what is this? Like, why is it looking like this? Come on, what are we doing? And this one, I mean, come on now. Have you ever seen a fish? This is just... No, this is disrespectful. And it's only deserving of one thing. And that thing is the F tier. Alright? F tier for fuck you. Alright, there we go. And we're gonna move on from that. Now we got Staryu and we got Starmie. They're just starfish. I'm gonna be real honest. If I go to, let's say I go to the zoo, right? And I'm walking around in the zoo and I'm looking. let's say I'm walking around in the zoo and I'm looking at all of the animals there. Do you really think I will be going to the aquarium and be looking at the starfish? Like, no, nobody's going to a aquarium or to a zoo and look at the starfish, okay? They look at it and they're like, oh, look, a starfish. And then they see a fish by, like swim by, and they're like, whoa, hey, fish, a thing that actually moves, you know? This is just, it's just an E tier, okay? It's just like, what are we doing? This is not a Pokemon. This is something that sits on the bottom of the sea for 100 years, not moving at all, and then just dies, okay? That's all it is. Moving on. We're starting to get close to the end here. Mr. Mime. Ooh, I think this is quite a controversial one. It's a bit tricky, this one. Mr. Mime, I think I'm just gonna give it a C tier. He's cool. He's chill. It's just not special enough for me to say like, okay, yeah, this is definitely more than a C tier. But it's also not bad enough to say this is less than a C tier. So C tier it is. Next up we have just a bunch of weird guys. Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. This one, Cypher, then we have Jinx, then we have Electabuzz, then we have Magmar, and then we have Pinsir, and then we have Taurus. I'm gonna be real honest here, okay? What are we doing? Where did they come from? Why are they here? What is this? Like, they are just random things. I have a theory. The makers of them, they were probably stoned. And then they were sitting on the bus. And they tried drawing each other. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, and that's how we got these Pokemon. And I'm gonna be real honest. These four right here, I'm not gonna rank them. They are not Pokemon. These are the ones that once again would be the reason I get a bullet through my head. Because I just couldn't name them. I don't know them. I don't care about them. Nobody cares about them. Now this guy, the Pinsir, he does put it off just a little bit. He's a bit cooler than the other ones. I can give him a fair enough and say you go straight into the F tier. Because you're a little bit interesting, I suppose. And then we have the Taurus. Same story, a little bit cooler, way cooler actually than the Pinsir guy. This guy is going straight into the D tier, because it does look a little bit cool, okay? Let's be real. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. We got Magikarp, okay? This is how you do make a fish, okay? This is the pinnacle of Pokemon. This is it. It doesn't get better than this. The literal reason Pokemon ever got popular is because of the Magikarp. Probably the most deserved of S tier. I think this guy might actually beat the Charizard. It might even defeat the bat. That looks quite funny. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Magikarp really deserves the S tier here. And then we got its older brother. It evolves into Gaineb by Dibus. Ganidididis. Whatever this guy's name is. This guy thinks he can just show up and flex on the Magikarp and just be like, yeah, I'm way cooler, dude, bloody blue, and just ruin the fun for everything. No, you cannot. All you can do is go straight into the F tier. There's no other spot that you belong in than F tier. And so that is where we're gonna put him. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Alright. Most important part is now out of the way. Now we got Lapras. Really cannot hate on this one. It's just a simple A. It's a bit random, but it's cool. Like, yeah, definitely cool, I guess. And then we have an interesting one. We got Ditto. Ditto, the Pokemon. Now, of course, this one can like change into whatever it wants to change or something like that. And that's pretty cool. That is just pretty cool. It's an easy S. I mean, I don't really think anyone hates Ditto. I don't really see how it's not an S tier. It can literally change into your favorite Pokemon and therefore be your favorite Pokemon, so then it's automatically an S tier. I cannot hate on the Ditto, okay? And then we have Eevee. Oh my goodness, look at this one, okay? Eevee. That's wow. This is just one of those guys that's gonna go straight into the A tier. Straight into A tier. Now you might be saying, why not S tier? This Pokemon definitely deserves S tier, right? Yes, 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 but it does evolve into, you know, something a little bit better. And, well, you might be thinking that it's gonna be the fire one or the electro one, but no, it's Vaporeon. Vaporeon, it's the cutest thing. It's the best Pokemon from the Eevee line, and it's going straight into the S tier. Alright, let's be real here. Look at that little thing. It's a mermaid, it's a puppy. I don't, is it a dog? Are Vaporeons dogs? I don't really know, I don't really care. It's an S tier. Let's just keep it at that. Then we have a Jolteon. Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, now that it did this, I think it does deserve S tier, but it does need to go behind everyone else here. Just to keep it a little bit fair, so to say. There we go. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah, look at that. We'll put it right here. I think that's a pretty well-deserved spot right there. We're gonna move on now. Yeah, moving on. Next one, we got the fire one, Flareon. It just gets a little bit worse each and every time. I would say this one is it's going into the B tier. It is going into. Oh, I turned it around. Why does this keep on happening? Can we just, there we go. B tier. Boom. B tier, that's all gonna get. It's worse than the Eevee, let's be real honest. And then we have Pyrogon? What? No. Pyro Beacon, that's what it's called. There we go. We're gonna ignore that one. That one doesn't count. Then we have Ammonite. Pretty cool dude. I mean, look at him. He's flobbering and blubbering around. Really cannot hate on him. That's gonna be another easy little A tier. Not to take away from the Eevee. Eevee is definitely way better, but this guy is also A tier. This is like bottom A tier. Eevee is like top A tier. Next up, we have its evolution, Omastar. Absolutely horrible. Butchered this guy. Just completely went through the worst phase of his life and is now down into C tier. Cannot make it any better for you. I am sorry. Moving on to Kabuto. Okay, that's cool. Once again, this is kind of a guy I would wear on my head as a hat. Oh, I did it again. And for that reason, I'm gonna also put it into the C tier. I mean, yeah, you exist. I don't know what are your eyes? Are they up here or are they down here? You know, it's a bit creepy. It's just a bit creepy, and then it evolves into something way more creepy. That, like, no. What are we doing? E tier. Nice and simple. Next up, we have Aerodactyl. And I personally do believe not a singular person cares about this Pokemon. I also think probably most of you watching right now have never heard of this guy. I haven't heard of this guy before. I'm also just not gonna rank him once again. I personally am of the belief that this is not actually a Pokemon. And so we're just gonna remove him. And then we have Snorlax. And, well, I mean, you know, I don't need to say much, right? I don't need to say much. Easy S tier, right next to Ditto. Absolutely deserved. That's how you do it, okay? That's just how you do it. Next up, we got the little legendary Pokemon or whatever. These three are like really, really special. And they're like super cool or something like that. Now, I gotta be real honest with you here, okay? They kind of piss me off. Like, what are we doing? Like, let's be real here, okay? Just a quick second of realness. What do you mean you're a legendary Pokemon? What does that mean? Like, no, you are trying too hard. You're not better than Ditto. You're not better than Magikarp. I mean, come on now. Thinking you're better than Poliwag. I mean, get out of here. Nobody likes you. F tier all the way. Just F tier. Not really gonna dig into that much more. because they don't even deserve too many of my words to be wasted on them. Then we have a little Dratini. Dratini, I don't really know. It's just a cute little guy. It's just a cute little guy. It's just a cute little A tier. Okay, come on now. Look at it. It's a little snaky. It's a little dragon. It's what? What? Okay, A tier all the way. Then it evolves into a slithering little psychopath, and it just deserves straight up E tier. I mean, what are you? I don't want to find you in my town or in my garden. I would like to find this guy in my garden though. This is a little cute guy. This guy, absolutely not. No way. And then it evolves into Dragonite. I think everyone likes Dragonite. I think Dragonite is just a chill little thing. Nobody, you know, can really complain about him. It's just, yeah, it's a cool guy. It's just a nice and simple C tier. There we go. And then we have the two last ones. Mew and Mewtwo, or Mewtwo and Mew. Very interesting little fellas. Always, you know, in the topic of like, whoa, they are special, bloody blue. Quite cool, quite cool. I don't really know how much I can say about these two. And with that, I think I've said enough. And so they're going into the C tier, no D tier. They exist. I don't really care. They are going straight into the D tier. And with that is it all wrapped up. Yeah, that's all of Generation 1 Pokemon completely filled into a tier list. I do hope you all are agreeing with me here. As I said, I don't really see how you couldn't, but if you do not, then you might want to, you know, rethink everything a little bit, because my opinion is just final and it's correct, so, you know, you better be agreeing. But yeah, let me know what you think about the whole tier list here, and if you really liked it, maybe I will do Generation 2 as well. But I will not be as generous with Generation 2, let me tell you that, because Generation 1, they are quite special. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. So goodbye.